I think Joe and Joe is the single greatest movie of our time.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey guys, welcome to Reels and Reviews, where American Malayalees try to review Malayalam movies. Before we get started, please click the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Today, we're reviewing a movie called Joe and Joe, written by Arun B Jose.
Joe and Joe is a feel-good family movie that takes place during the COVID lockdown. Jomo, who is the elder sister, played by Nikhila Vimal, and Jomon is the younger brother, who played by Mathew Thomas. Jomon is a carefree, embraces all the male privileges typically associated with the Indian culture, and Jomo constantly exposes his contradictions, but absolutely with no effect.
For example, Jomo is expected to clean and cut vegetables at home, while Jomon mostly hangs out with his friends, fishing, smoking cigarettes. His friends Sundaran, played by Naslen Gafoor, and Ebi, played by Melvin Babu, are good characters in the movie. One day, an anonymous love letter arrives at the house addressed to Joe, and they both think that the letter is addressed for the other. And this forms kind of the crux of the movie, and just more antics ensue.
I think the thing I liked the most was like, the brother giving the sister the hard time, because it's kind of reminds me of, how I used to treat my sister when we were kids, just like bothering her, for no reason at all, really, just to piss her off. Like the scene where he leaves a present for his sister, in the toilet before he, leaves. Yeah, it's highly relatable.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I can definitely relate to that.
Oh, Elvie would never do that.
For me, I thought it was Sundaran, like the good friend. It was like a most loyal friend. He actually helped all the friends, even though nobody helps him when he has hard time. And also his like pure hidden love towards Jomo. And I thought it was like, it never came out in the movie, but I thought that was like a good part.
I think the banter between the mother and daughter, it was entertaining. And just the daughter was funny in that, she really spoke out against all the things that, her mother was making her do, all the chores in the house. And, she always tried to get out of it. I thought that was always funny because, she would give the paira that she was cutting to her grandma, and she'd like run away so the grandma takes over that chore, or her dad, who ended up hanging the clothes that she was supposed to hang. So I thought those were really funny.
All the scenes with Amici had like a certain meaning, like certain part of the story where it was really affected how the storyline was moving. So I think the Amici did a great job, and she really created a new vibe. She had a lot of attention in the movie.
What did you think about the father's role? I thought it was a little different than a typical father actor in a Malayalam movie.
Yeah, you're right. He was just an understanding, and he never escalated any of the issues. So, which is actually, if you look at in family life, that's one of the important part. Where mom was always at the firing end with the daughter, and she was the other. When the battle, mom was on the other side, but dad always made sure that things were calm, and he never escalated for any reason.
He did step up at the end, though. I felt when the other family came in.
That was the best.
Oh yeah, that absolutely, because things are going out of hand. I totally agree with you. Once the neighbors come into play, it just went beyond the boundaries of their wall. Right. So then he stepped up and he did an amazing job in making sure that, hey, I got it under control. Johnny Anthony, as a dad, was awesome. He's actually lately he's doing a lot of similar roles, but he's doing an amazing job.
I like the scene where they were doing the fight, and the guy Sundaran was like so amped to get into this fight, so he was like smoking and drinking, trying to prepare for it. And he just passes out.
That was hilarious.
And he was passed out the entire fight.
Yeah.
Such a funny character.
Yeah.
No, it was a good. Yeah, he was actually he was a good highlight for the movie, I think. He was.
Mm-hmm. He was the one who was actually bringing, some sort of sense to the other two boys.
Yeah.
Because if Joman was, just being Joman, I think it's just naive and he doesn't know what's going on. And Ebi was all about Nimi. Homie was just full into Nimi all the time.
Right.
Nothing around the world mattered to him, So Sundaran was kind of keeping things in perspective for these two.
I think it's an easy movie to watch. You know, it's just
we don't have to think a lot.
You don't have to really pay attention, but
yeah,
just kind of.
It was just was just a feel good, just a relaxed movie. Not a lot of overcomplicated.
Not intense at
storyline.
all. Yeah.
What do you think about the overall acting of everyone?
In my opinion, I think it was appropriate for the kind of movie that it was, you know, because it's sort of lighthearted and there's no really serious acting to be had, really.
Yeah,
in the
everybody did
story.
their job really good, I thought.
Yeah,
It was
they
good.
played their roles like they were supposed to
Yeah.
for this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I really like the part where Nikhila Vimal and Jomo, they actually fight. And, you know, that fight scene was intense, right? That was an intense fight scene. And right after the fight scene, she comes into the room and she tries to settle herself. And I thought that those where you could see that in her face, that she was so disturbed and she was really tired of, you know,
That's
putting
true.
this together.
That's a good point.
And that expression on her face, I really felt it in the sense.
It's
and
more like a
that's
shocking,
pretty cool.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. That was like probably the one moment in the entire movie where it was like a, you know, a serious like acting moment needed to happen.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
To kind of show that like the exhausting
The fire.
of that fight and, you know, the whole thing.
I think I would give it a 3.5. I mean, even though I like the movie, I think all the actors did a great job. But I don't think this is a movie that I would watch it again, that I have to get the details, things like that. I don't think I would watch it again. That's what I'm giving it a 3.5.
I think Joe and Joe is the single greatest movie of our time.
Okay, can you give
Wow.
a right rating? Like, what do you want to say? Just, yeah.
I would probably give Joe and Joe a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's, you know, it's a good movie. It's enjoyable, but it wasn't like something I'd want to maybe go watch again. You know, it's okay. How about
Okay,
you? What about you guys?
Well, I agree with you there, Eric, but I'm going to give it a 3. I'm gonna watch it again and again, but at least it was as a great one-time view for sure. You know, it's a movie goes in a good pace. It never kind of sticks to, you know, one plot. It keeps moving, so it keeps you it keeps you entertained overall. So I think it's a good movie. So I'll give it a 3.
I too will give it a 3. I thought, you know, it kept you entertained. There's always something happening, but nothing, you know, the storyline wasn't like super complex or remarkable in any way, I didn't think. So 3 is a score for me.
Yeah.
So overall, the Reels and Review score, it is 3.25.
Drum roll. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I know, right? So, but it's a good score. I
mean,
think
that's
it's a
not
deserving-
bad. It's
It's
good.
not a bad movie at all.
It's a feel-good movie.
It's
Right.
fun.
Simple.
It's a fun
Yeah.
movie, yeah. Hey guys, as always, thanks for watching our video. Please do leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And also, if you wouldn't mind, please hit the bell icon down below so you'll be notified of new videos. And we'd also love to hear your thoughts on the video. What did you guys think about Joe and Joe? Did we miss anything? Please leave a comment down below. Take care, y'all. Bye.
Bye.